Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Inductive Podcast. I'm Inductive Gaming, and I'm here with.
My name is Nicholas Deskins. I am going to be your new voice here on Inductive Podcast. I hope to be a permanent fixture on this channel. I thank you, Brandon, for allowing me to be here. If you don't know me or who I am or what I'm about, I'm going to give you a brief introduction. Um, I am a bagger. I studied education at Southwest. I currently run a class at a Methodist church. It's an inquiry class. People ask different kind of questions. I'm mainly about education and ranting, logical reasoning, deductive reasoning, and asking why on a lot of things. I can't wait to rant to you guys on the weekly and talk things about current events, art, literature, movies, books, whatever have you. I'll probably mention Daddy Trump on. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds interesting. I'm glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here. You let me pick one of the topics. I chose the woman or goddess with snakes. If you are not familiar what this is a art piece. It's a statue. Uh, I believe it's from the Anglian region. I don't know the year, but it's a funny looking thing. It's a statue of a woman. She appears to be a tall woman. She's holding snakes out. She has a cat perched up on her head. She's wearing some sort of hat. She has a surprised look on her face, and she has a dress on, dressed to the nines. Uh, Looks like the bottom of the dress and the top of the dress are made of different fabrics for whatever reason, and her boobs are popped out. Her nipples are made and everything like that. It's there's a lot going on here. I wanted to rant about this because it inspired me to ask a question of a freaking why.
A
Um,
frickin' why?
yeah, I want to know what inspired this piece. One friend proposed to me that maybe the woman is in love with the cat. This cat is her companion or whatever, and the snake's attacked, and she like grabbed him in midair, and because she's a busty woman, her boobs popped out, and it's the pose of her saving the cat. Um, one theory is that the people who put this statue together kind of just almost, I won't say got it wrong, but didn't necessarily get it right either. It's like they found the cat and just put it on top of there because why not? It just seems like it doesn't belong there. What do you think, Brandon?
Looks like someone poorly photoshopped it on top of her head. It looks so strange.
It does. It does.
She also looks like she hasn't ate anything in about a year, so that doesn't help either.
The fun fact on the historical,
I know it's a corset.
well, yeah, but the historical thing is that when they put this back together, they found it in pieces. Like they found one piece over here, one piece over there, and the different archaeological digs, and that's why I don't even know how they knew the cat went with the piece. Like everything else kind of makes sense.
They made it work,
They made it work.
and that's the truth on it.
Um, and the different kind of fabrics. If you see when we get more down the bottom, it's darker and it's different than up here at the top. I thought that was a clever observation. Um, and she just has this focused look. I think it's interesting. Feel free to let us know what you guys think about it. I'm looking at Google Images, different types of recreations of it.
I guess it's just a broad. It's just get all the three main components in: the snakes, the cat, and I don't know. I don't know what the third component would be.
That's fair. I did a research paper on this my freshman sophomore year of college, and the research didn't go as far much, but to ask why on all this stuff, and my professor pretty much just said, yeah, good observations. You should probably do some more research on it. Fun stuff.
More research.
More research. Ryan, what do you think? What do you have?
What do you mean? What do I have?
I don't know. What do you have?
Well, for the next discussion,
Sure.
because I'm kind of, art was never really my forte in school.
You don't say.
Listen, all right. I'm autistic, not artistic. But for real, it's probably a dumb thing to ask, but why is the drinking age 21? Why did it get moved from 21 or 18 to 21?
Yeah. I know a lot of people who remembers when it was 18.
My dad is included in those people.
Yeah. That's a good question. So what do you think the drinking age should be?
I mean, I didn't think there was a problem with 18. 18, I mean, you're old enough to make your own life choices. If you want to destroy your liver like you're already destroying your lungs with the tobacco and dip, I mean, you might as well just go ahead and fuck your body up some more.
Yeah, I think there's two arguments here. I think there's one argument for 18. I think there's another argument that's really good for even raising it to 25. But you're right, and the point stands. How do they come up with 21? That is an obscure number that really doesn't make a lot of sense. You look at 18, like you said, at 18, you already have so much freedom. You can operate a motor vehicle, which is a huge responsibility. You're literally taking your life and other people's lives in your hands when you do that. You can use tobacco, which has, by the way, zero good benefits to, other than, I guess, stress relief. You can die for your country. Other things you can do at 18. 18 is the age of consent for sexual intercourse. 18, you are considered to be an adult, and you will be tried as an adult no matter what. 18, you are considered to be... So yeah, to nerf the drinking age down to 18 to be on par with the other responsible decision-making age, that would make sense. I agree. And then there's also an argument for 25. I don't know about everywhere. I know in the state of Virginia, you have to be 25 to operate like a 14 or 16 or 15 passenger van or something like that. At 25, your insurance will actually go down because that's the age they consider you to be responsible enough not to cause any accidents for some reason.
For some reason,
yeah. Your nervous system actually doesn't stop developing. You're technically going through puberty until the age of 25. That's when your brain, 25 is when your brain is completely developed. Now, alcohol can and will stun the development of your brain. So if you were to not drink until 25, that is your best potential for complete brain development. Not 21, which again goes back to that's just an obscure number. So yeah, I understand that there are good reasoning to say 18 because that's when you can do almost everything else, and there's also these reasonings for 25. I sincerely don't know where they could have got 21 from. I don't know.
Why do I have a feeling that a lawmaker was like, they had a fucking young one of themselves. It's like, oh man, he's about to turn 18. I don't want him drinking. I don't have a problem with him smoking. I just don't want him drinking. So we're just gonna raise it up to 21.
I said that, and I understand there was a prohibition and like they tried to ban drinking altogether. That didn't really work out. But drinking isn't as bad for you as smoking. I mean, in fact, if you drink in moderation, you only have one drink a day or something along those lines. Drinking can be, in fact, good for you. Um, Drinking red wine is good for your heart in extreme moderation. It flushes out your kidneys. There is a lot of positive benefits to having an occasional responsible drink, and being enjoyed occasionally and responsibly, I don't think is an issue for any reasonable age. I mean, if you can, I'm not saying that 16-year-olds could drink, but if they could operate a car, then they should probably be allowed maybe a glass of wine. And in some countries, that is the drinking age.
You know what's like in New Zealand?
No, I don't know what it is in New Zealand.
Any age.
Any age,
As long as your parents give you consent.
Okay, so parental permission. In international waters, it's 18. So I mean, if you get on a plane and you cross the ocean, then you can have a drink at 18. One of our teachers found out the hard way when he brought a bunch of high school students on a field trip.
Tell me about that.
Dr. Brenner. I wasn't on this field trip. I probably shouldn't use his name, but whatever. In fact, he just told me a story about it. But he was teaching a class, and the class was stuck between taking a boat, taking a plane, taking a charter bus, whatever. And the class really pushed for the plane because I guess it was the most efficient mode of transportation. They were going to El Salvador, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. So he has these 18-year-olds, he's responsible for these 18-year-olds. As soon as they hit international waters, one of them's like, I want to drink. And he's like, you can't do that. I know international waters, the drinking age is 18. It's perfectly legal and fine. And there's nothing you can do about it, actually. So, oof.
That's rough.
But yeah, different countries have different things. And America specifically has all these very reasonable, but at the same time unreasonable to situation drinking laws. Like in Amsterdam, you can go to a vending machine and get a beer, and just have it put in a coin or $1 or whatever, and have it just fall out of tap. In America, if you buy a bottle of wine in a restaurant, you can't even transport it home because of the open container laws. In places like Germany, you can, I don't know for sure if the drinking age is about 16 or 18, but practically they start drinking at 14. Or I said Germany, excuse me, I meant Ireland. It's most people I've met from Ireland, so they start drinking about 14, and that's the social norm. In America, I mean, yeah, a lot of 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds probably do drink, but it's mainly more like they wouldn't talk about it with anyone other than their friend, or they wouldn't go public with it unless they were just trying to look cool or be stupid with it. And those are usually the Jersey Shore kind of douchebag punks that you see doing stuff like that. It's kind of it's a weird concept because there's really nothing ethically wrong with drinking alcohol, and I can understand if you do it in excess or you become violent or you destroy your liver, then yeah, that you can make an argument for that. But that's not what we're talking. We're not talking about abusing alcohol. We're just talking about enjoying a casual, occasional, responsible drink.
So preferably not Everclear.
Yeah.
Oh, what about certain? See, it's like this. Certain alcoholic proofs for the legal age. Like, if you were only like 18 or something, like you could only go up to so high on alcohol per volume. Doesn't that sound like a good idea?
That sounds like a complicated idea. I guess it could work in some places. I know Everclear 151 got outlawed in Virginia for a short amount of time because a bunch of college kids who were, by the way, over 21, couldn't restrained themselves from drinking but they were drinking irresponsible. They were shooting it straight, which is Everclear 151 is not made to do. It's made to mix. They were dying of alcohol poison, and they took it off the shelves and ruined it for everyone who enjoyed that drink because they couldn't do it responsibly.
So we got to go to either West Virginia or South Carolina. Is what
No, it's legal now. They've reintroduced it.
Really?
Yeah.
When that happened?
I'm not entirely sure the exact years. If I was better prepared for the talk, I probably would have Googled it. But I remember I bought some Everclear 151 in Abingdon, Virginia when I was 21. And so I turned 21 in 2000 and something teen. So it's been legal for that long. By the way, if you're ever curious about Everclear 151, I got a great recipe. It's called Green-Eyed Monster. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. If you've not heard of it, you take the Everclear, you take pineapple juice, and you take Mountain Dew, you mix it together. It's a delicious mixed drink. You can barely even tell it's alcoholic. And it'll get you pretty messed up pretty fast.
Sounds like I need to try it one day.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you turn 21, right, Brandon?
They don't know my age.
Well, you know, we was talking about the age of drinking.
I know, right?
Right, yeah. How old are you now? About 37? 3? I don't know.
Both.
Both at the same time.
23. Oh my god. My real age is out there now. Does that make you happy?
Nope. In fact, I don't think anything will.
That's rough.
That's tough. No, I'm kidding. I threw a party at my house one time, and
Yeah, didn't someone like throw up all the way from the living room to the bathroom?
no, it wasn't someone. It was multiple people.
Oh.
Because what happened is someone got
Chain.
drunk, and they threw up, and they went and they lay down and passed out, and then someone else stood up and they're like, "Hey, dude, you might not want to go over there because you're hammered and there's puke on the floor." And they decided to ignore us. They stepped in the puke. They realized it, and they got disgusted. They tried to make it to the toilet, and then puked from the puke puddle to the toilet, tracking that puke and mixing their puke in with it.
Sound like something that I missed
Yeah.
and wanted to have a part of it.
Well, see, that's the thing about college parties, though, is that it always gets stereotypical. Because you have this one guy, and this actually happened, who's like, "I can outdrink all of y'all combined." And he was the first person to pass out.
Good job.
Right. And then you have one guy who drinks like maybe 2 drinks and then just chills for the rest of the night and says nothing because, well, I'm glad we spent money on you. You didn't contribute any. He's a cool dude, but at the same time, that wasn't a party.
That actually happened.
2
drinks.
2 drinks.
So the drinks are free.
The drinks are free.
He only drinks.
Let's just say the drink. Wait, I want to say the drinks are free. Most people, donated money for us to go and to the liquor store, to the convenience store, get the alcohol, bring it back, whatever. This guy did not do that. So this guy came, he ate our food,
Well,
he drank our drinks, and then didn't do anything fun. He just sat there. Alright. This is a party of only like 6 or 7, by the way.
so he's like 1/7 of the motherfucking.
Yeah, 1/7 of the people there. So he gets the drink,
Gets the
eats
food.
does nothing. One guy we have there sober babysitting us because we like to drink responsibly, even we are heavily drinking. He was the guy who was cleaning up the puke, and we were locking outside for fun and making his life miserable.
That's rough.
That's rough. You have the guy who talked the crap and was the first person to pass out. He was supposed to be playing the music.
Some DJ.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even a DJ, just a guy he was a cool dude. I mean, whatever. The guy who puked, he was the next person to pass out, and did the puke puddle. He passed out on the toilet with his pants down.
That's always a hot fucking thing to walk in on.
Always. No women there either. That was kind of disappointing.
No.
Yeah. I don't know why all the parties were talking about this one. Hey, that's how it happened. All right, so there's 4 out of 7 right now. All right, the 3 you have left is you got me, another guy who I don't think passed out or anything. I think he eventually reached his limit. He said, I'm done. He had fun. And, that's what you're supposed to do. He's the exemplary partier. You have another one who is the absolute life of the party animal, having rap battles with people and dancing around the floor and just having fun, smashing stuff. All right.
Do we know this person?
I don't know if you ever met him, bro. He's from Ohio.
Okay. No. I he the last guy.
The last guy was me. Okay.
Okay, who?
This is my house. This was me.
So this wasn't when Chaos TJ seat 1.
What?
What? Was he at that party?
He was the sober one.
He was the sober one.
Yeah. So the last guy was
You
me, right?
dick.
Right. No. So the last guy was me, and here's how this evening went. I made Grand Eye Monsters. It messed everyone up, except the guy who only took 2 shots. The 2 shots he took was like Jack Daniels, because we had that there as an option. I think we had Coronas and maybe some Michelobs or whatever as beers options, and we also had Fireball. Fireball was my favorite, if you didn't know.
See, it's like Incinerators like Fireball, but Incinerator kind of tastes like shit.
I don't know. I disagree. I think Incinerator tastes about just as good. Incinerator is stronger and it's cheaper. That's the difference for me.
So where's the bad? Where's the con in that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But you have Fireball there. So everyone gets pretty messed up and they're feeling really good, if not already hammered, if not belligerent, like falling. Oh my God, there he is, laughing on the floor, giving away from the women, drunk. Then what was left of the Jack gets drunk, and there's only 2 or 3 of us alive at this point. I'm one of them. I have, for some reason, maybe it was because I was a borderline alcoholic when that was going on. If a history of alcoholics in my family gives me a high tolerance. Anyway, I have a pretty high tolerance, which is fun.
I want to challenge you to a drinking game one day.
Okay.
We're like the only sane people that stay sane.
Me and this sober guy, the sober guy hid the Fireball. That's the only thing that was left. Everyone else was done drinking. I wanted it. I didn't have to do anything the next day. I haven't reached my limit yet. And Fireball's my favorite. I wanted the Fireball. He wasn't about to let me have it because I was being a mess. It was fun. We so he hides it from me. I'm like, I want to find it. So I tear my house up now. He's following me, make sure see what my thought process and all this other stuff. And I find it in like the cat food or something like that. So I get it, I grab it, and he like wrestles it out of my hands. Like, this is bull crap, Dorlingus. So so eventually he's like, no, I challenge you to a game of chess. I am on another universe. There is no reason I should have known what the word chess was, let alone remember the rules and how to play it. So we sit down. He's like, "Yeah, sure. If you beat me in a game of chess, you can have the Fireballs. You're good enough to have rational thought." We go piece for piece. Like, I have a very close game with this guy. My normal win percentage sober with this guy is only about 60%. So I mean, it's a close game normally, no matter what. He ends up beating me, but he's like, I'm impressed enough. I want to give you a hint. And I can't remember what the hint was, or much about the rest of the night. But I didn't get the Fireball either, so that was kind of crap.
That's rough.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Okay, we were talking about why the Drake and H21. That was a fun little.
I want to talk about how I can still stay fucking coherent no matter how much I drink. Have you ever?
Yeah, no, I relate. I don't know about coherent, but
coherent.
I mean, the drunkest I've ever been was at one of my buddy's house, and him and his wife were there, and like there wasn't really a party or anything. I just happened to have some Incinerator on me. They had some Red Strop with some Jamaican beer. I think it's really tasty. And so the dude's like, "Hey, Nicholas, why don't we finish off that incinerator?" I'm like, "All right, yeah," because I got about half a bottle left. Well, that's not necessarily a lot, but with everything else we had a pretty good amount. And he took a few shots, and I decided to just go and empty the bottle. Um, I had some bootleggers, I think, too.
Man, those taste really fucking good. I'm glad you introduced that to me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I didn't know what the fuck it was.
And at the end of the day, I was so drunk, I could not stand up by myself. I had this dude who didn't have anything to drink. He was just one of my friends who was there, holding me up so I could stand, quote unquote, stand, and talk to people. And I was ranting worse than I'm ranting for a progress, because like the difference is people are actively trying not to listen to me. Word. That's pretty accurate.
That's scary accurate.
Yeah. So that he took me to bed, laid me down. I wake up the next morning, still drunk. I woke up drunk, buzzed drunk, not like out there drunk. And I'm like, yeah, guys, listen, I don't know what all happened last night. I know I just ranted a lot. If I said anything offensive, I apologize. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. And like, no, you're good. You pretty much just ran out about how much you love your girlfriend and all that stuff. So, okay, so I'm good. Your top favorite booze, Brandon?
My top favorite?
Yeah, your top favorite.
Well, let's start with my favorite liquor.
Go ahead.
You know, the liquor that has the gold flakes. That's like one of the only liquors I've tried.
What's the name of it?
I don't know. I can't think of it. It has gold flakes in it. It's a liquor. It has a cinnamon taste, but it's a liquor. It's not a whiskey.
No, I don't know.
My favorite whiskey has to be Fireball, because I'm too much of a bitch to drink Incinerator, but I do love Fire. I can drink an infinite amount of Fireball before actually, I'll tell you why I can't drink Incinerator or Fireball for that. I fucked my liver trying to overdose on Tylenol a while back. You remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, just a rough part of my life. And me combining the Tylenol with the Fireball, my body just won't take Fireball. So maybe if I had a little bit vodka, I'm not a fan of that. You know, I tried. I have blueberry vodka in my mini cooler, but I can't really stomach that. I have to mix it with something.
There's some like blue vodka coolers I tried one time that were alright, but I'm not into vodka.
My favorite wine cooler would have to be the Smirnoff Ice, because that shit tastes. You don't even fucking. It tastes just like a drink, like a grape drink, a green apple drink. You don't even taste the fucking alcohol. So when you drink like 2 or 3 of them and you wonder why your head's spinning, it's like, what did I fucking drink? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit has alcohol in it. I'm not much of a beer person, but I'll tell you one thing, Miller's Light.
I like Miller's Light. That's a good beer.
That's the best. I can't handle Natty Light. I can't handle Bush Light. I can't handle anything.
Listen, that brings up bad memory. Natty Light, PBR, Milwaukee's Best, Natural Ice, Goat Urine. It's all the same.
Goat urine.
That's not tasty. Those are not good beverages.
We're a bad influence on like people that are actually curious about.
Yeah, well, I mean, we just kind of did this one on the fly to introduce me. I didn't even know. 5 minutes before we started this, let me clarify something. 5 minutes before we started this, I did not know I was going to be doing a podcast. They set me down for a microphone and said, here, rant.
Here, rant.
Pick a subject, rant about it. Cool.
Well, I decided to start it because, I mean, how often are we actually off together? That we're not, like, none of us are busy. I mean,
anytime past 11 p.m.
You think I'm going to go all the way to your location in the place where we live and pick you up to bring you back to my house?
Yeah. we work not far from your house.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair.
Yeah, but 11 o'clock at night.
I don't know. Just a thought. Uh, we'll work out the details, not in front of the general public.
Yeah.
My favorite alcohols. That'll be Fireball. I said that. Green Eyed Monsters. If you've not experimented with that, go ahead and give it a try. As far as beers go, I like Mexican beers. Dos Equis, really good. Corona's really good. Rum and Coke is not bad. I mean, just make sure the Coke cancels out the taste of the rum. But if you're new to the drinking game, and this is who I'm talking to, if you want something that doesn't necessarily taste alcoholic, listen, my beautiful angels. There are these really light beers that like you can get for like $1. They taste like a soda. They just go down. They're Jamaican me crazies, things like that.
Yeah, I love those.
Or you can do this. If you want to get really messed up, go to your local gay bar. If you're from our area, I recommend New Beginnings. Order an apple teeny. They're like $20, but they're worth it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you at a gay bar?
And guys, that's the end of our podcast. Thank you so much. I hope you come back for our next episode.
No, I know what the next topic is though. Now, what you do on your spare time is all you want to talk about your car. So we give our names cars, you know. We got my friend drives a Chevy Cruze, so we call his car Cruze. Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz, yeah.
Also, the E fell off, so it actually just makes it all the more better.
You have a car.
I have a Chevy Lumina 1998 model. And listen, Illuminati is a very good name. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's the only thing that any name.
Chad would have been a better name.
Chad.
You could have named your car Bradley, like the girl from the
First of all, Bradley.
What was that? A State Farm commercial or something?
She's a guy, so.
You could have named your car Dorkalingus. That would have been better than Illuminati.
No, Illuminati. Not Illuminati, but Illuminati. It's Illumina.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you get it. What's your car's name?
I don't have a car right now, actually.
What was your car's name?
Which one?
What was your popular car's name?
I've had 3 cars. I had a 95 Cavalier.
What's its name?
That was the American Mobile. It was red. It was made in America. It was a great car. 4-cylinder, can bust any 6-cylinder out there stock.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
What's your next one?
I had a purple PT Cruiser.
Want to say what your license plate says?
It says PT Loser.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's out of date, though.
No, it's not. Call it in. I don't care.
Call it in. I don't care.
You want my social security number? Email me. I'll give it to you.
Should wipe your nuts with it.
Have at it. And then I had my Buick, and I named it Weenus.
Poor Weenus.
And there's a good reason why I named it Weenus. It's because Rodney was taken. And if you don't get that, go to my Twitter page. Go down several hundred tweets, and you'll get it eventually. Was right.
Should we just put our Twitters in like description? If they ever want to fucking just follow us on Twitter.
Oh, they can't. Yeah, that's fine.
I have a new Twitter.
Yeah, brand spanking new made tonight.
Brand spanking new made tonight. Already got 2 good memes.
2 good memes. I was his first follower. I'll be his first unfollower here in about a few minutes.
And you know what? I won't even blame him. Why? Okay. If it's okay, at what age?
7.
At what age should And this is a different topic. This is
Okay,
a completely different topic.
Different topic. Last topic.
Let's say you have, you know how your room comes in a certain way when you first are born.
Yeah, like different bright colors.
Yeah. At what age do you think the child should have input on said room?
What page is that child paying a bill?
Like,
So what age is that child paying the bills?
that's rough.
No. In all seriousness, I remember growing up. When I was like 7 or so, like I didn't get whatnots or furniture. In fact, I drank milk and left the clabbered milk on my dresser. Because kids are irresponsible. When I was a teenager, I want to say I shared the room with 14 other people who lived as Mexicans.
We live like Mexicans.
Because we value their culture, not because we're racist.
That's safe.
No, because we're poor.
That's not even racist. That's just truth.
Well, I got my own room, I think, when I was smart enough to put influence on it. I was about 15. My dad bought a trailer for $200 in the Boondocks because I'm not a redneck. I grew up in Redneckville, I promise.
I mean, you know what kind of bed I fucking have right now. It's
Oh,
black leather.
It's sexy. It's a sexy bed. The only thing that I think I put input on the design of my room is I wanted black floor tiles, and I wanted red walls so it can look like hell. It was not intelligent. I got black floor tiles. I got what I wanted. And I think I got white walls. So my parents were like, "No, we're not painting your walls like that. What's wrong with you?" But yeah, I mean, they gave me my furniture, bed. I put it wherever I wanted, I guess. I got my own bathroom. That was fun, as I didn't have to inconvenience myself going through puberty.
You know what I should do? You just gave me a good idea.
Okay, what's up?
I should put wooden floor in here.
Why?
What? Fuck carpet.
Bob!
Fuck carpet, dude. I could put like, like, damn, what's that? It's like balsamic. No,
You talking about linoleum?
cherry tree wood, like that look. It's like all like light.
Okay, but
It's like kind of peachy color.
why would you want that?
Or hell, even better, black tiles, like you said, because that looks nice.
That does look nice. I agree.
I want wallpaper though.
No.
It doesn't. My room does not fit the wooden.
I mean, we could paint your room to have like a rainbow flag.
Listen, I'm putting LEDs around the top.
But LSDs are on top.
Shut up. Either whom.
Either whom is what you just said out loud on purpose.
Exactly. What do you think of my interior design?
I like your interior design's nice. I mean, it's not. I mean, your room's clean. It's got.
Misjudged the third TV.
You got 3 TVs all together, and one of them's off to the side.
Listen, it's not even hooked up. It's to the side because it's out of the way.
Poster placement's not bad. I mean, you got a Grant's calendar for some ungodly reason.
I have a poster that's
The Elder Scrolls. You got a poster that's not even folded out. Didn't even recognize that.
on a poster.
What? You got a bunny mask. So if you ever want to be Frank from Subway Surf, you got that down.
Me.
I got some Minecraft accessory. Your pictures of your ex-girlfriends are still up. That's nice. Just does not let that go.
What about the swords?
You got swords.
Yeah.
They're there. Yeah. What about them?
Black dresser.
You got a black dresser, matches the black chair and the black bed and the black
Black
computer
gaming
stand.
chair. Black gaming chair. Black
Pants. Black TV,
mini fridge. Black.
You got a mini fridge. Black fans, heaters.
Black game shelf that I painted
Is
black.
that Death Wish coffee?
Yeah, that's Death Wish
Oh,
coffee.
heck yeah, I love Death Wish
That's
coffee.
black.
Yeah, black Death Wish. I mean, I like my coffee with a little bit of rum chata, maybe a little bit of cream or whatever. Almond Joy cream is probably my favorite. But,
Hell, you want some? No way.
I'm not right now. It's almost midnight. That's
We'll
irresponsible.
stay up.
Yeah. Before work, we'll have some. I mean, I go in at 12.
I go in at 3.
Oh.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Maybe I can squeeze in a 12 to 8 shift.
I mean, if you ask nicely.
Could I just work 12 to 8 and have someone else? Do you think they would?
It depends on who. It depends. It's not up to me.
Nah, I might as well just shut up and take my closing. 12 to close.
12, yeah, that's fine. You got any particular way you like to sign off of these?
I mean, I thought we could keep going. It's only 40 minutes. We still got
Oh,
20 minutes.
it's still like 20 minutes. That's not going to be talking about for 4 hours. I was like, yeah, Death Wish coffee, dude. Death Wish coffee, to my understanding, is the strongest coffee you can legally buy in the United States.
Second.
Okay, what's
Second.
the first? What's the first?
Biohazard. I think it's like Biohazard. I actually looked it up.
Okay.
I bought it as soon as it was ordering. It's like, I wonder if there's anything strong. Fucking Biohazard. 20 cups will kill you. 27 of the Death Wish will kill you, but 20.
Okay, so
Think about it.
Yeah, so what you're telling me is I'm having 21 cups of that tomorrow.
That's true.
Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't figure you for a suicidal person.
Yeah, that's because I'm not.
There you go.
No, it's Death Wish is great though. Here's the thing about Death Wish, and I'm not trying to advertise. They're not paying me to say this. I'm just a fan.
It's just a real coffee.
It's delicious. I don't really like black coffee. I'm not a black coffee kind of person. If you give me something like Maxwell House or some BS like that, send me a cup. I want to take a drink. I want to spit it out and gag because it's bitter. I can handle Death Wish black. I can. I can enjoy myself. 2 or 3 cups. Sit back and relax with it. It's even better when you cream it right. I mean, you take something like Maxwell House or just any generic brand. I mean, to crap on Maxwell House. I'm sorry, but
Fuck you, Maxwell House. Folgers.
yeah, fold. Yeah. Alright, so you take that. I mean, the creamer to coffee ratio and something like that has to be like what 50% coffee, 50% creamer. You're pretty much just unhealthy.
I was drinking creamer straight up the other
Yeah,
day.
I'll shoot them creamer. I love going to the gas station, get the free creamer sample, just shooting them.
It's fucking the Hershey
That's
chocolate.
why I'm fat. I'm 50 pounds overweight. Psych, garbage. I'm like 70.
How much do you weigh?
Don't worry about it.
I need to make that a comparison because I need to fix this.
How much do you weigh? Start there.
220.
I weigh more than you.
Thanks.
I weigh more than you, and you're taller than me.
What does that leave for me? What does that make me?
Healthier than me.
Healthier.
That's what that leaves you. Congratulations.
That's rough.
That's tough, yeah.
And I sat on my ass all day.
Yeah, I CrossFit. But I eat. I eat Taco Bell like 7 times a day. It's a problem.
And I don't.
That's beside the point. I eat more.
Some are cursed.
Yeah, it is what it is. And some shoot coffee creamer too.
And some get depressed and not eat for 3 days straight.
That's fair.
I lost 25 fucking pounds in 3 days from that.
I believe you. Yeah.
That's rough. 3 days without eating.
I mean, during Lent, I fast for
drinking.
40 days.
Fast. What is that? You just eat and throw it up, or you
No,
just
God,
take a
no.
bite?
That's awful.
That's just bulimia.
That's just that in itself sounds unholy.
Unholy. Yeah, people who eat $15 worth of Taco Bell and throw it up before they leave the Taco Bell.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's rough.
As if the Taco Bell bathrooms aren't ruined enough.
Ruined Taco Bell stalls.
Death Wish coffee, I want to get back to it. First time I was introduced to Death Wish, one of my friends, one of the same dudes I was talking about partying with, I don't think he cared if I mention his name. I'm not going to do it until I get his permission. He introduced it to me. He's like, yeah, dude, it's recommended for people who don't want to sleep in the next 2 or 3 days. Alright. I tried. I liked it. I drank a cup. I don't think I slept that night. I was in college, I was doing exams. It was fun.
I slept the day I drank 4 cups.
Oh, you're a freak.
I am a freak. I'm a freak in nature.
I don't know. If you go to sleep right after you drink them, then
I drank it at like 3, and I went to bed at 11.
oh wow. I guess it just affects different people differently. Then
It actually made me sleepy.
then again, I don't know. I don't have a high tolerance when it comes to stimulants.
I can't get drunk when I drink. I'll stay like sober minded. I can't fucking go. I can't stay the fuck awake when I drink coffee.
Like, I can get a caffeine
My
feel
mind
good on a Coke. Like I mean,
my mind's hard, I guess. Me. That Death Wish coffee. I mean, no one showed me. No one told me about it.
really, how'd you discover it?
Do you want to know?
Yes, that's why.
Caffeine overdose, baby.
Wow,
Strongest things to kill yourself over caffeine overdose.
that's tough.
That's rough. Sponsored by Death Wish. Make me die.
Well, see, like I said, I was a bagger in the grocery store that I work one of our butchers came. He's like, "Hey, dude, you ever heard of Death Wish?" Now, look, I'm not one like I like this guy. He's a very cool dude. In fact, I think he's one of the greatest guys I've ever met, and it's morally speaking. I mean, he's a stand-up guy, works every day. I mean, you can't beat him. That being said, I think he's a demon.
Okay, we have a couple of those in the media.
Yeah. So I'm not singling anyone out here. But he's got the weird tattoos and like sharpened teeth and the gothic look. Like, he could legitimately be a vampire for some reason. That's why I think it's a demon, not a vampire.
Have I met him?
Yeah, you know him. You met him. Don't worry about who he is. But he introduces the Death Wish to me. Or he reintroduces again. Yeah, I know about it. It's like, you ever had a stacker? No, it was a blackjack. Like, you ever had a blackjack? I'm like, no. What's blackjack? Try this. So I had a blackjack and chased it with Death Wish. I took the best crap of my life that day.
How did I know it was just going to go? It was just going to head to somewhere shitty.
It always does. No, I felt awful. Like my stomach. Like, you know, like when Kirby drops into a center block and like destroys it? That's what my stomach did. It's fun stuff.
How long did it take to hit you?
Immediately.
What'd you do? Drink it and you're just like,
Pretty much. Felt the rest. I went the rest of the day. I mean, I was productive at work too. I mean,
you literally shit out your morals.
No, I just pretty much like, all right, guys, everyone else can go home. I got it from here.
And you did.
And I had it. I feel like Randy gets there too, but whatever. What?
Yes. Can we talk about our workplace?
What place?
Can we talk about our workplace for 2 seconds?
How much time we have?
We have 12 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. We have a terrible cashier. Her name is...
I don't know. I don't know about the legalities of sending people
Princey, fuck it. There we go.
No. Oh, okay. I don't care to tell you, Brandon. You care to reveal the place you work at?
No.
We work at Grand Supermarket.
Lovely place, actually.
It is. No, it's not.
Listen, well, I'm going to say it how it is. I love working there. And if you're doing your damn job like you're supposed to, I don't have a problem with you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's most places. It's not a bad place to work. Dealing with the public kind of sucks sometimes.
Most times.
I really want to. I'm actually considering writing a instructional kind of. I don't want to say whole book, like a nonfiction book, pamphlet, guide.
I'd buy it.
Bagger theory teaches you how to be the best bagger you can.
Don't
squash the bread.
Don't squash the bread.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, they love their bread more than they fucking love their kids.
Uh,
We saw a customer smack their fucking kid.
Listen, as I work retail, I understand. I've noticed this, especially running the register, because I'm forced to do that every now and then.
Because fuck you.
Because yeah, the most offensive combination in of words in the English language. It's not anything sexist. It's not a rape joke. It's not something racist. It's not anything pro-Trump or pro-Hillary or anything like that. The most offensive words, the most offensive combination of words in the English language is, and I quote, "Can I see your ID?" People get upset and appalled at that.
You don't need to see my fucking ID. I'm old enough. You should know better.
Yeah, no, man. See, if the drinking age wasn't 21. See, this goes in a full circle.
Yeah,
Yeah, this goes in a full circle. Yeah.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever fucking seen.
Right? Grants isn't bad. I think that there's only 16 grants. So if you're listening, if you're unfortunate enough to be listening to this from somewhere in like Oregon or something, first off, we're sorry. Second,
Why Oregon?
just any other place other than around this local area. But second, Grants is a small company, 16 stores located in West Virginia,
And before the company booms.
North Carolina. Yeah, that's fair. This company could boom. It's on the right track too.
Some
Well,
stores are.
Ours is overall as a company, I mean, we're buying out stores. We're expanding. We're cutting into the competition's profit margin a lot.
The mayor is part of it.
Yeah. The CEO of the company is the mayor of Bluefield. That's public knowledge. And it's not a bad place to work. Our produce section isn't the best, and that's not.
But it makes up for the meat department.
Yeah, our meat department is top line. There is no one in our region. There's not a store. It's not Walmart, not Food City, not Kroger's, not Ingles, not even. And I swear to you, not even the golden standard of grocery stores, not the god tier Publix, can stand up to our meat department. That's how good it is.
How did it get that way? We don't know.
Oh, I know. I'll tell you how. They didn't hire anyone except felons for the meat department. You know how to cut stuff?
Wait, are you like being genuine? Is everyone from the meat department a felon?
I think so.
Even, oh man.
Well, okay. Maybe not the sweet little innocent kid in there because they moved him in there. They're supposed to move me in there. No, I'm not a felon. I've been found not guilty 3 times.
I'm not a convicted felon. There you go.
I didn't say I did it either. Come on. I'll stab you like I stabbed her. Now what?
I mean.
Yeah. By the way, I believe Casey Anthony is innocent. We'll have that on a separate podcast.
The fucking. That's beautiful.
Coming up soon, Casey Anthony and O.J. Simpson's. Did they do it?
Did they do it, and why did they do it?
And how did they not do it?
Why they should have done it.
I don't know about it, Bob. By the way...
I think the felons started moving on the meat department. We do have one for the fucking cashier.
That's fair. I think felons make good workers, though. I mean, especially... No. Think about it.
Exception.
No. Especially if they're on probation. Those are the exact people I want to hire. Like, if I own a store, I would hire nothing except felons. Because if they don't show up, they get the probation violated. It's awesome. You get a guaranteed year. It's kind of a sweet deal if you're an employer.
Wow, we have a felon in every fucking category except produce.
Not dairy.
I keep forgetting about dairy.
And technically, frozen is supposed to be its own. We don't pay attention to it.
Good
Yeah.
Frozen.
Yeah, frozen's supposed to be its own.
Doesn't that fall in?
No, frozen's supposed to be its own category.
Well, aisle 7.
Yeah, and the
That's
half a
managers.
6. And half a 6.
Manager's job.
No, well, they treat it like manager's job. Managers also have other jobs to do, like the entire other rest of the store and manage, which they don't get to do because they're running frozen.
They just gotta hope everything gets done.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what the office workers do. They manage.
And well, that's a problem.
Oh wait, there's no felon in the office.
Are you short about that?
I don't know.
I don't know for sure either, but I've got suspicions.
Name start with a B.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
I want to guess so.
So by the way, in the upcoming podcast, and as we get more prepared for our broadcast, I imagine that we'll have some debates. And all good fun. I mean,
we can't all circle jerk, but that's what this podcast has mostly been, just a bunch of fucking circle jerking people.
Well, I think we'll have a few formal debates, and it's gonna be fun. And the reason.
Hopefully we can get more people on.
Yeah, we get more people. And we'll have people to come in and to debate me specifically. And I'll tell you why. It's because I consider myself, all in all, to be a master debater. And I can master debate with about anyone, one-on-one or in a group. And I can just spew these facts in the face of anyone who wants to come and try to beat me.
The fact that you made that an entire sex joke. I love it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no way that could have been an accident. So I don't want to hear it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to the Inductive Podcast. This has been Nick. This has been Inductive Gaming. Or Brandon. I don't give a fuck. My name's out there now. It's
My bad. I didn't know I was supposed to not do that.
No, it's not even bad. I mean, I work at fucking Grants. You living in this area? You like fucking ordering fucking a shit ton of goddamn meats and coming through the line and then expecting us to ring it up?
Come to Grants. Also, if you have a suggestion, something that you want to see a podcast topic on, you have jitters, insults, compliments, whatever, you can email me at mrnicholasdeskins.gmail.com. That's capital M R dot capital N lowercase I CHOLOS capital DESKINS at gmail.com. You can always shoot out suggestions however you see fit.
Also, if you've ate yourself to near death, we also have one of those those scooters.
Yeah, we have one of the disabled. We only have one. We actually have three, just the other two don't work.
I hate that one person who just keeps going through the damn lines over. By the way, we don't have a problem with our customers. We love most of our
Horse.
Most. I love most of my customers.
I tell you what, I'll promise you a separate podcast where Grants is the opening discussion and some of the funny stories.
Yeah, there's so much shit. There's so much shit. Our workplace and why it's gonna fail.
Dun, 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 dun.
See you guys next time.
Thank you so much.
See you guys next time.